Hey guys, Miss Jaeger here, and welcome back to another Random Game Thursday. Today's game is the editing game. Game? Software? Game. I would say game. It's part of the game. This is the editing game from Men of War Assault Squad 2. Now, some of you may remember a while back I did a little series where I was playing alongside Nimbus. We were playing cooperative missions in the GSM mod. Then, unfortunately, for a while, game wasn't super interesting. Kind of momentum for it kind of died. But I recently kind of came back to it, and unfortunately discovered that the developers of this game, for some reason, I don't know why, have basically made it so that if the mods that are currently, if any kind of mods are not super up to date or have not been released post the patch, then for some reason the game won't let you select them to be activated. You can do a couple of things. You can go back a patch, or you can fumble around in the particular file things. But if you're like me, you just want to play some. If you just want to play with whatever mods you can, like today, I thought, why not? Yeah, screw it. Just go onto the editor and have some fun, because I suck at real-time strategy when it comes to playing against people. So what I really enjoyed was sort of getting onto the editor software, coming up with fake scenarios, playing them out, and enjoy setting up the battle. I don't know why, but setting up the battle for me is just as fun as setting up, is actually fighting it. So today I thought we'd have a little bit of a showcase / tutorial on how you can also, if you have this game, can also enjoy it. I highly do recommend it. It's a lot of fun, this game. So at the moment, you can see that there is absolutely nothing. There is nothing in front of us. There's nothing we can do. I've got the mouse display. I've got all the handy pants things, but we can't seem to do anything. Well, what you do is you hit F2 and you get this little options here. Now you get a lot of crazy things. You get like fauna, human, construction, FS, service. What you'd need to do is you need to go to the maps up here, click load, and then you get given these options. Now the blue texted options mean modified, so stuff that you've downloaded from the Steam Workshop as well. See, that's the cool thing. Some of the things that people have made, you can go on to use and create your own little scenarios around them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to a little random map, let's say bonus, because why not? Let's be a bonus thing. Cyan2, I like the looks of it. So wait for the screen to load. So you select it, you click OK, and voila, we have a map. Huzzah! Oh wait, hang on. Where the hell's the sky? Do not worry, my dear friends. You're not going to have to worry about fighting this battle with no sky. No. Today what we're going to be doing is showing you also, if you hit the F6 button, you can also select the kind of environment you want, which generally means what kind of lighting you have. So you can have this one, which is a deserty one, but obviously it doesn't work in the countryside. You can also have the Schlurb, which is a wintry thing, so nope. Station? Nah, it's too, yeah, it's alright, but it doesn't quite fit it. Ah, there we go. So this is a nice sort of happy, I guess, happy-esque sunny day. So the shadows as well. That's actually a cool thing about this engine, is that pretty much whatever you have, it does it well. And automatically as well. This map may never have been designed to be played at night, but if you select a random thing, so for example you've got the suburb in the daytime, you've got a nice, nice sunny day, and then the moment you go to instant evening, it's like the game automatically has the lights on in the house. You've got the lights over there. You've got someone having a chimney smoking. It's absolutely cool as hell. I love it. That's what I love about this game. So we'll have it in the daytime. We need to see what's going on. And what we'll do now is we're going to... I'm going to tell you one thing. Before we start putting any stuff out, we need to, oddly enough, reload the map. Now, the reason why I say this is because, as you can see here, the ground textures for this particular trench, and if I'm not mistaken, if we hit service and have an explosion, a little explosion, I'd say random field, boom! We have a random explosion. Wait for the very nice looking explosion effects to disappear. You can see that the texture on the ground is clipping through the actual crater. Now, I don't know why it does this, but it's alright, we can fix this problem. What you need to do is hit the F3 button, like I just did to get the explosion going, and then what you need to do then is save as. Now, luckily, you can just save it as bonus too, so what we're going to do now is we're going to call it Test Showcase 1. So you click OK, and now it sort of says it as that. So then what you do, quite simply, is you hit load, hit test showcase 1.mi, and basically what will happen is it will reload the game and reload the map, and as you can see, the textures for the trench is there, and our explosion is there also. Another bonus is, of course, the fact that they also fixed the crate and the haystack, meaning we can pretend that that explosion was a one-off, and that the farmer is just annoyed. So now that we've got a proper trench system, we've got proper explosions, so if anything goes wrong, let's start putting people down to create a fictitious scenario. So, the first thing we need to do, which you'll probably see better than I, but if you notice in this corner here, I'm going to start changing the colour of this little box here. Now, what this indicates is all the different players that I'm hitting with my num keypad on my right hand side of the keyboard. So red is player 1, green is player 2, can't quite see what the colour is, I think it's amberish yellow, is player 3, blue is yellow or purple. And so what this means is that when I select my units and place them down, when eventually I start the battle, which is down here, which basically just plays the scenario out, they're not just going to run up towards each other and be like, they're on the same side as me, so I don't need to shoot them. So let's start things off by getting a human. Note, I have downloaded some mods that do work, so you may find that some of the stuff I've got is different to yours. But don't worry, if you go to the Steam Workshop, you'll probably find mods that will work and some that won't, unfortunately. It's just how the developer has decided to do stuff. So what I'm going to do is go to human. I'll start that again because I was a bit too quick. So we go to human, click down there, and then you give it a tab, and you get a choice of things. You either get people from the 1939, so I've got German soldiers with an MG34, I know, German soldier, lots of fancy pants things. I've got like a thing there with a Luger. I have a Scharfschütze, you know, not all of stuff from 1939, AT rifle, because there were no bazookas. Then you can have something, you have civilians, that once again, this is more of a mod than anything, so I've got Mr. Man, a civilian there. But what I generally tend to use is the MP, which is mainly what you guys get in multiplayer. And this offers a nice variety, as you can see, a shit ton, once again, mods. This offers a nice variety of units, which gives you a choice of what you want to go for. And generally what you might want to do is you might just want to have a look, click on that, and sort of see what's going on. So for example, I've got myself Fallschirmjägers, I've got more Fallschirmjägers, or no, Brandenburger now. Yeah, so they've got sort of elite troops. Then you've got like a bazooka lad with helmet on, AT rifles, loads of kind of stuff to sort of experiment with, which is pretty cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set the tone by placing some Russian soldiers. We're going to create a fictitious scenario. We're in Russia. You know, Russia's going to be fighting a battle, and the Germans are going to be taking the village to control the sector. So what we'll do is we'll set up an initial fortress. So what we'll do is we'll get a couple of Russians with rifles, because who does not like killing Russians with rifles? And a couple of Russian officers as well, just to make sure the men don't run away, i.e. if they do run away, they will shoot them. And a couple of Russian machine gunners with that. So what I'm going to do now...
Yes!
Yes! I'm going to select the Russian group, selecting them as if I was playing the game normally, and turning their running start movement mode to halt, so that way they won't run away when I'm telling them to stand their ground. And then simply, I just tell my guys to get into cover. You know, as if you guys were getting ready for an actual battle. So that's cool. And like the game itself works, you know, the editor stuff tends to work similarly to how the game would in real life. How the game would once you're out in game. So for example, if I wanted to get cover, if I spawn a couple of MG guys, where are they? There they are. If I wanted to get some extra sandbags, so 1, 2, 3, yeah, I wouldn't say about that much. I could just select the breastwork, which basically means sandbags. And Bob's your uncle, I can set up some extra cover, creating my own little scenario. And it's absolutely fantastic to work with that, which is pretty awesome. Now, with this editor software, there are some things that you're going to have to sort out when it comes to vehicles and stuff. Now, because if you spawn a vehicle, let's spawn a Russian vehicle. Let's start with a small one. Let's sort of make it out, it's like 1941-esque. if you wanted to choose a Russian vehicle, which you have a shit ton if you have some mods, you might have to end up going with... I'm trying to remember the historical accuracy of some. Let's start off with a BT7. Yeah, BT7? Yeah, BT7. Can I... Oh no, that's not... that's the glitched one. Right, so this is BT7. Now, normally, if I wanted to move this BT7 around, I can't really move it. It's because I haven't spawned any tank crew to put inside it. So what you want to do is go to your Russian group, select the appropriate tank man, which of course is this guy. 3. Yeah, so you're just going to be deleted. And so basically what you have to do is you have to manually crew your tanks and stuff, which can be seen as a bit of a bore. So what I would advise is if you want to have the same vehicle, go into battle, then what you can do is just go to F3, click on it, Control and C, where you can copy it, and then if you can hit Control V, you can paste the same thing facing the exact same direction. So we'll sort of say, yeah, we'll put them as that. We're not really gonna go for actual. We're not quite going to go for the historical nth degree, but you never know. Well, we are going to give it something of a go. This is one thing I will say about this particular thing is if you've got a mod which sort of restores historical... If you want historical accuracy, some of the mods that do work, or if you can get mods that can work, you write reverse column, you can pretty much create the most awesome in historical accuracy sort of thing. It also gives you the chance to create your own maps or create your own scenarios with the map, so that way you can completely change it. So, let's start things off on the other side then. So, let's have a look. Couple of riflemen sort of watching the line, maybe a couple of machine gunners, and an SMG maybe or two. Yeah, there we go. Oh no.
Ждем задания.
Yeah, a couple of SMG guys. Yeah, a couple of SMG guys over there. Tell them not to move. You're just telling them to set up. I'm going to relocate one of the tanks. Pump them there, maybe. Yeah, one of the tanks being there. You. Oh no, you could just do that. You know, either way. Hit R to control them, so that they all face the right way. I can just tell my guys to move them about. Now, another cool thing about this game, which I might need to lower the sound for, because I realised probably should have done that before. Okay, that's a lot. We'll lower the sound a bit, just so we can... There we go. Yeah, there we go. Right. It's still probably not going to change much, but still. There we go, yeah. One of the cooler things about this editor is the fact that when you create the scenario, the settings in which that they lose fuel and the lose fuel and ammunition is actually not actually going to be a problem. You can pretty much drive as long as you want, whatever kind of tank you want. And as you can see, the fuel gauge is not going down. I can also shoot my weapon. So if I want to shoot this little gun here, bang. As you can see, it goes 78, and then it goes back to 79. So I can technically have unlimited fuel. Of course I don't have unlimited health. So let's take this little gem to the field where we test explosions earlier to prove a point. Where is that blasted field? Or is it in the background? Oh, it's over there. Right, okay. Let's drive over there. Actually, no, let's be lazy. I'm being lazy. Let's just select him and put him there. So let's put him there so that it's not too evident in the background. So yeah, although you may have unlimited fuel and unlimited ammunition and whatnot, you can still die quite badly as well. But at least it looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, the game does look pretty damn good. So you can see you can blow up some tanks and all that. And also now that you've got the explosion, you can also see the crater down beneath. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. So you could sort of blow up a few things. If you want to sort of set something on fire for like the scenario, which admittedly I don't set that one off, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So as you can see, you can still die if you're not careful. So anyway, let's just copy that and reimburse the Soviets with a tank that they can use. And let's set up a little defense. So what I'll do now is I'll quickly set up a little tiny defense of the town so that you guys can see what can go on without it being boring as hell. So here we are, about 10, maybe 15 minutes after I decided to muck about and get myself some historically accurate. I hope I can fulfill the historical accuracy in which these guys are. I know there are a fair amount of history buffs out there, but hopefully these guys' uniforms and weapons are in keeping with the spirit of 1941, as well with some of the vehicles. So yeah, we're currently having a Germany versus Russia we're going to go for like Barbarossa, early mid Barbarossa. So I've got a variety of vehicles there. We've got a Panzer III Ausführung J. For some reason, I don't know why they wouldn't put the J there, but I imagine that was sort of... I think we're safe with that one. I mean, I'm not going to go crazy, but I'm just going to have something. We're not going to have, like, Tiger IIs in 1941, because then that would mean Germany would win every time. I mean, come on. We also have Stug, Ausführung E's, a few Stugs with another Panzer J. A very not so commonly seen before too much time, Panzerkampfwagen for Ausführung E, which will be the infantry support. Once again, this is before everyone realised that high velocity 75mm guns were better. So we've created the scenario. I haven't mucked about with any waypoints because, well, waiting to see if the waypoints work or not. Plus, I tend to prefer just to have my units move up as I want them to, rather than how the waypoint system goes into effect. I might dabble in waypoints at some point, but really, right now, we're going to show you guys a battle. Now, you may be wondering, if I move my guys up, I'll get this one guy here. If I move my guy up to attack, he's going to take on the entire group of Russians. And he's running into battle, he's got his gun ready, he points it at him, but nobody's shooting. He's like... What? Oh, okay, never mind. We won! They all surrendered, we won. No, this is because the game has yet to initialize the scenario. I don't really want to leave Tim Kessler here, so I will opt for another one. We'll get an appropriate proof that the scenario will be active the moment I hit the start button. So he's going to run back to his unit, getting some reconnaissance reports maybe, or whatever, and we'll get some appropriate means to show. Who else do we want to go? Put the cook on. Yeah, there we go. The cook. So the cook is going to be wow. The cook is armed as well. He's got a Thompson. Let's give him his gun. He's going to need it. So this cook of ours is going to take on the entire Russian forces. And when the battle starts, we're going to be seeing a fair amount of these casualties being taken place. So without further ado, let us start the scenario of the battle of early Barbarossa. So I hit the start button, making sure to save beforehand, just in case there's any changes I want to make. And boom, starting up, and already you can see that's been going through, and already the battle has started. Select my tanks. Go, my tanks are going. Unfortunately, one of my tanks has already taken the hit, but we're going to charge on through. Boom! Ausführung E. Shots. Can't return any of these things, but he's certainly howitzer is more than enough to overpower the lightly armoured forces there. Knock out that AT gun. Boom! There goes the AT gun. There's more of those tanks out there. We can knock them out quickly. Firing. Knocks him out. Stormy is taking a lot of fire. Right, that's another Russian down. Oh, taking a lot of fire here. Oh, they've reactivated the gun. Select the gun and blow it up. Boom. Correct control. He's down. We don't have any tanks remaining. Our guys have suffered some atrocious casualties. Panzer IV is still going. The Panzer IIIM. The Germans are looking like they're going to take control of the sector. So Russia scrambles its soldiers to help fight the battle, assist the battle, and also calls up the dreaded T-34. Actually, we'll select a couple. So the T-34 is selected and will come down into the battle. Actually, let's get those two to start off with. So now it's now coming in to reinforce its allies. And the mighty T-34 has struck a blow, damaging the Stug. The German Panzer commander, realizing, oh shit, there's a T-34. I need to run down. Now I've got to focus on that Panzer. The angled armor isn't working out so well. Oh no! Might be defeated. Russian tanks unstoppable. Track injured, crew injured. Oh dear, it's not looking too good for the Germans at the moment. And he's down. Already the signs of what may happen in the future is happening. Did I just ricochet and team kill? And the German tanks are down. The battle looks hopeless. Is it? We're not sure. Well, what we do know is we're going to get some more tanks on the field. Before we do though, let's just turn down the sound a bit, because it could be that the effects are just a tad too loud. Kind of turned them up a bit just so I can. There we go. That looks slightly more favourable. Apply. Yeah, that's more favourable. Right. Okay. So the German tanks. Give him a chance. There we go, guys. Oh dear. Right. Come on. Wow. Yeah, you can see how powerful the T-34 was. And this is the thing. This is the realistic mode that's going on. So let's get some Russian tanks. More German tanks to... This is Blitzkrieg after all. Hopefully the amount of German tanks that are being shot at will mean that we get too worried. The Russians are pretty much overwhelming the Germans. There we go. Don't worry, the battle will soon turn back in the Russians' favour. I just have to get enough tanks so that I can actually shoot one. The battle is not looking good. Oh, I'm being set on fire. I'm being set on fire again. Hull on damaged, and the crew need to escape. No! Tank. Right, now let's get some German reinforcements for these guys, because obviously they need the reinforcements to push on through. More riflemen, more SMG guys. They all need to charge on through. Push, hold this, take out of this area. The Russians determined as ever to try and stop us. And more T-34s are being called into the fray. This time, not as many. So 4 T-34s are going to come in. They're not really having any major kind of counter-attack kind of methods, except kind of the APCR round. German soldiers getting ready to fight and die for fatherland. Fair amount of damage. Track damage. He's destroyed. Can actually pen them, only at a close range. Oh, turret damaged. Still load armor piercing. Boom! Track damage. I can still fight in the... Oh, thanks a lot, ally. Oops. And that didn't work. Any of our tanks still alive? A lot of the... standing by to fight our devilishly hard fights. There you are. Right, okay, so we've got a gunner, we've got a loader. That's all we need. So high explosives aren't working out so well. Track damage. Nice shoot the side of this guy. Oh, no. Like, oh no, he's looking my way. Come my way! So you can see early 1941, the Germans were really struggling to do any kind of damage against any of the Russian forces. I'm just going to be a bit cheeky and just sneak right up next to them. I've got a low velocity gun. I can actually do some damage if I get right close to it. Bang! Dies as the German commander. Swings round right and says, die. Which doesn't even pen that one. Lol. The German Russians are like, you're feeling something, Yuri? I don't know. Nah, it should just probably be a fly. Oh, still won't die. Go right next to him this time. I can't actually pen him. Lol. Right, let's try the rear. Oh, the crew have been injured. I can penetrate along this aisle. Oh, no you don't, Ivan. Like, I see what... Oh, no! Unfortunately, the German forces have suffered yet another tank casualty. I think we've run out of tanks. Oh look, the crew are not dead in that one. Right. Quickly, get in that tank. Man that thing. And also I shall get some German reinforcements to distract you. Can I get an AT rifle? Oh. They got in the tank, but then they died in the tank. AT rifle. That should hopefully do something. No. Wow, Germany did suck a lot during the early phases of the war. That said, I could be with wrong tanks. Let's see if we can get something slightly better off. A couple of German Panzer IVs. Couple of German Panzer. This game is awesome if you want to have a massive tank battle. Let's see. Let's get some Russian reinforcements down because they're not sent anything in recently. So let's get some Russian soldiers. This comes charging into the fray, doing some damage. They're coming in to charge through, and it's all looking pretty terrible for the German attack. Suffered heavy casualties. Their tanks are slowly beginning to crush on through, finally doing the killing blow necessary to potentially knock the tanks out. Unfortunately, however, Ivan is having none of it and is mercilessly destroying the Russian forces as they attempt to reach the line. Russian soldiers coming through. Already, I can't really do anything. German forces really are getting screwed over here. The only tank that has actually effectively destroyed them so far is the... Hang on, if I can just copy this. Is the Panzer III. You three, get moving. Reload. Load the APCR. God damn it. Reloading. Hide the tank, hide the tank, hide the tank, hide the tank. Where is the Ivan? No! God damn it. Oh dear. The Russian forces beating back the Germans and now decide to send in their massively terrifying KV-1s to support the attack, crushing whatever German resistance may remain. Tanks are slowly edging towards them with the last remains of the Russian counter-offensive. The Russians seem to be doing a fantastic job in attacking. The German forces are not looking too good at the moment. The German forces have now nearly been completely destroyed, and it's all over for them apparently. It's terrifying. So the German forces have suffered a nasty defeat, and unfortunately now the German getting completely spammed to death by all that. So the Russian forces have claimed victory over this day and have sent the German forces running to the hills. But that's actually, you know, that's fair enough. Germany unfortunately didn't have the tanks necessary to completely destroy the Russians. They made early gains. They were almost able to attack and take over the defenses, but the Russians held. And as you can see, the Russian forces completely destroying the German attack, knocking out a shit ton of German tanks. So you can see all you Russian fans are probably cheering. But, as this is the editor, little did the Russians know, Germany had a bit of a surprise for them. What surprise is this, you may ask? Well, the Germans came up with the P1000. And this tank is very scary. If you know what I'm talking about, this is a mod, by the way, if you're wondering. Yes, that's how big this thing is. Let's have a look. Get that one, yeah. So 1, 2, 3. How many crew? Oh, doesn't matter. I'm just going to spam the living shit out of this thing. Get in the tank if you can. Oh, this is going to be delicious. Okay. Love that. Oh no, the Russian forces are attacking. I forgot I put it right in front of the fuckers. Oh no, the V1000 is already under attack. Whatever shall it do? I'll just turn my attack a bit. Just take my time with the gun. Oh no, the Russian forces have taken a heavy hit. The Russians... Oh my god, it's gonna crush you. Run. Get on the thing. Stop. No. No. Right, okay, so let's get this one going. Oh, am I hearing stuff? I don't know. I shall have to endeavour. So, Ivan... Oh no, they're shooting at my stuff. The German forces who were previously here. If I can get a shot in them. Bang. Well, it's done something, but they're getting ripped apart. So, Russian forces have now suffered heavy casualties. Just going to kind of make the odds a little fairer on the Russian side. Let's get some KV-1s. I was trying to make this a small scenario, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to work. Right. Screw it. The P-1000 takes no prisoners. The Russian forces are launching an attack on the P-1000. Whatever shall it do? Just going to run over this building first, because why not? Hello, Ivan. Oh no! Oh no! We've taken so many heavy casualties. The Russians are just going to die quite efficiently. Just roll up. Be like, boom! You're dead. I love this game. Love mods. It's so good. Oh, you have to... Okay, hang on. It doesn't want me. It doesn't want me to succeed, so I'm just going to... There we go. The Russian just sliding to the background there. So there's the Russian forces dead. And there's my guns now fully reloaded. Hey, Ivan! How you doing? How's this for a change? Boom! And there goes the Russian defenses. And so goes a few more Russian defenses. Now we're taking heavy amounts of fire. I'm just going to drive forward. So there's the Russian attack, crushing what's left of my resistance. There's all those KV-1s in the distance. Whatever shall I do? I don't know. Fire! Oh! And a KV-1 goes down, and so does so many of them. The P-1000 is no... oh my god. Oh no, Russian tank. Squish. It's knocked it. Hey, you, the one who wouldn't die. How about now? And your friends. Just gonna crush your little insignificant tank. Yeah. Hello. Get out. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's like, no! Please, no! Come on. You know you want some. There we go. Oh, the guns are about reloaded. The enemy have got some rear shots on me, but guess what? Boom! I just made a KV-1 do a pirouette. I got mouse turrets on the freaking back of it. Oh, this mod. So fun. Gonna run over a KV-1. Look at the size of the KV-1! Oh, this is brilliant. Hey, KV-1. Boom, bye, KV-1. And let's send you flying off into the distance. Look at its turret. Yes, crouch. It'll make it quicker. Squish. You are nothing but bugs against them. There you go. Oh no, we're taking fire. Oh, that is glorious. Oh, this is just simply fun. Boom! There's an explosion. And there's another explosion. The Russian forces have been defeated. Clearly have been defeated. I mean, come on. Look at this. Oh wow, I can load high... oh wow, can I kill this thing with high explosive? Yes, I can. Yes, I can kill this thing with high explosive. Oh no, it's shooting at us still. The cheeky devil. Guess what happens to tanks that shoot at us? Boom! Bitch! Yeah! There goes your turret, you pirouette. So now, all that remains is to murder the remaining soldiers, of which I don't think there are any. So, 1941, the P-1000 charged across the field of battle, crushing all that stood before it, ensuring the fatherland's quick and significant victory, meaning that the war was won almost instantly. And to all those tanks that couldn't do anything, I say to you, do that. Boom. All the explosions. Look at that German engineering. Not one of those German tanks exploded, only the Russian ones. So there you go, guys. The Men of War editor software. It is so much fun. It is just so much fun. The mods obviously are even more entertaining and a lot more enjoyable, but also, though, at the same time, it's a lot of fun just to muck about. I tend to create scenarios a little bit more historically accurate than the one you just saw. But, oh, I'm eating the tank. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Hang on a second, I got something in my... Oh, bad food day. Hang on, let me just see if I can shit out a BT7. Lol. I mean, anyway, so yeah, you can see this particular thing looks pretty awesome. Fucking timed it. And yeah, if you guys like this kind of content, do let me know in the comments section down below. Clicking on the like button and of course subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. Für das Vaterland, P1000 rules. See if we can get a shot in of it. Oh, it doesn't have a big explosion. Sounds nice though.